Welcome to the Night Watch podcast. We got a special guest, one of my homeboys, business partner, Andre, Mr. Peptides. And we also got Meek on the way too. So when he comes, we're gonna merge them on here. But Andre, for the people that are always asking, they don't believe in this peptide. They think it's like, oh, it's not the right one. You don't have enough because it's me. But I told them I partnered up with the real guys, which is you guys. So now I get to introduce you guys so you can explain at least a little bit about the 3 pills that we got going on.
All right, so what we got going on right now with the peptide space is regenerative TB 500 BPC 157 mixed with KPV. And what this does is it focuses on inflammation in the body, it focuses on chronic pain, gut health, regenerative properties that help the people recuperate faster, recovering from whatever type of ailments people do, So the idea is really to find out where people's goals are, where they want to get to, and then we custom make the blends protocols to help them get to that point.
And that's what I told a lot of them. I said, look, we're going to give them samples, try it out a week or two. And the people that I give samples to, they're like, yo, this is great. I like the methylene blue, it's good for mental clearness. That's
so with the methylene blue, the beautiful part about it is that product went to stage 3 clinical studies, right? The only thing that stopped it from getting approved was weight loss, right? So when you think about it, and that was for Parkinson, that was for Alzheimer's, that was for Alzheimer's, Parkinson, and dementia, right? So these are ailments that we live in South Florida, so you got a 55 and over community, a lot of people are dealing with
bro.
A lot of problems, and then they don't know what to do when they get to that place. So now it's like, what does my grandma do when she gets dementia, early stage dementia, right? And if you ever had a family member that got sick on this, you see the pain that it causes the family. So to have something that
I deal with that myself in my family. My grandfather has it. And you know what the hardest thing to do is, Andre, is like trying to get my family to understand that, yo, we can help my grandfather, you know what I'm saying? We can change. But they're so stuck on like medicine, the doctors, the same shit that he's not doing nothing. Yeah. So my battle is like, yo, let's try this out. Why not try something that's gonna help instead of doing something that's not helping right now? What do you say to people like that?
It's always gonna be our challenge. Why? Because we're not MDs, right? You don't have a PhD, you didn't go to school to study. So when you don't have that criteria and that they look for to confirm that what you're giving is valid information, you always gotta prove yourself, right? And so that's why giving them out and letting people try the samples, and then they come back to you and be like, yo, Hugo, this stuff is awesome, but let me get more,
And the
right?
people that I gave samples to, I say, yo, talk to the doctor, bro. Don't talk to me. I use the shit. I know it works. Yeah. But talk to the doctors that made this. I want you to hear from their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things I started doing, because people see me like I go to the gym, I do this, I do that. They don't see me as I know much about the pills,
right,
about the pep side. But guess what? I do. But in their eyes, they don't. So talk to them. Talk to the professionals.
And that's what we always encourage, right? And I'm not an MD. I only play one on TV. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, when you let them know, here's our platform. We have a telemed platform. You can come meet with our nurses, talk to our doctors. We have protocols ready and available. So it ain't gonna just come from me. We're bringing awareness to a whole industry that has no awareness, right? Yeah, like you talk to 50 people, 10 might say, you know what, I heard of that, Hugo. Yep. Or they only know weight loss. So they don't know that there's peptides for hair restoration, for anti-aging, for anything that you would want to get benefit from, there's a peptide out there. And
instead of doing the traditional pills, medication from the doctor that don't help, that has 10 different side effects.
Yeah.
They'd rather do that because that's what they're used to.
They're used to it.
But it's 2025. You know what I'm saying? 2026 around the corner. Like, yo, there's other answers to this shit, bro.
And that's the problem. We've been trained to only depend on what the Medicaid and Medicare covers, right? So there's a whole movement of like biohackers, or people who are saying, you know what, I'm tired of the pharmaceutical industry. I'm tired of all the side effects. I'm gonna go try something new. And this is where this boom of med spas is coming from. Doctors are leaving their practices to go and get a med spa because they're realizing this isn't the answer. Medicaid and Medicare aren't gonna cover the things that are gonna make you whole. It's
100%.
a Band-Aid. They're gonna put Band-Aids. They're gonna give you cortisone shots.
Because it's a money scheme,
grab.
right? So the more they don't fix the problem, the more you're gonna need them. But now we got answers to, like when I met you guys, right? We got answers to actually recovering and healing from this stuff, right? But it's so hard for people to get it. That's one of my battles, right? But now that we're putting out more information, I wanted to understand, yo, hit me up. I'll put you with you guys.
100%.
I'll put you with the doctors. Just hear it out. You ain't got to take nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sell nothing. I'm trying to make you feel better. Because I take the product. I've been 2 months in and I feel great, bro.
That's how you're supposed to feel.
That's how
you're supposed to feel. And that's the beautiful thing about what we're doing, right? The passion, it gives us purpose. There's a why behind what we do. And the reason we do it is because we've seen family members die on the pharmaceuticals, die trying to seek an answer and a solution that they're never going to give them. And if there's answers, and you have the HHS Secretary Kennedy talking about compound pharmacies and peptides, there's a reason why. And this is what we come to bring awareness about.
Well, I'm glad that you came, bro, because I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to put this on the podcast because I'm tired of seeing everybody doing the same shit all the time and they don't get better. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And I can't know this knowledge from you guys and not help them out. But it's so hard to change them. But now we're gonna put more stuff out, and when they have any questions that you want to ask, I'll ask them. You want to get on the phone, just hit us up. Let us know. Andre's always 24 hours, right? And you here in Florida.
23, man, I got it.
23, yeah, that's how it really is. 23 hours now, 1 hour free.
Yeah,
I don't want to even go into that shit. But Andre, let's bring more awareness about this peptides. I told everybody I got the guys. I actually got the guys. And you've been on phone calls with people I put you on the phone with.
100%.
And they say they got everything, right? They're real cocky when they're on the phone. And then what? At the end of the call, what they say? Oh, I don't have that. No, we are the guys.
We have it.
I'm the guy now because I met you guys, but you guys are the guys.
Well, Hugo, I love your fire, right? That passion that you have, that you know if they can get their hands on this, they'll love it, right? So you go and you do the work that needs to be done to say, listen, there's an alternative, guys, come on. You see the people in the gym working out and their knees and they come out and I'm in pain and can't get over the hump. Tell them how you feel.
That's what I'm doing now, bro.
You know, your strength is getting more, you know, with the team.
Bro, I'm stronger than I was before. I feel it. I told you, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, I feel it. I actually move different. I wake up on 100 miles an hour, ready to go. Even if I try to sleep in, my brain's telling me, yo,
get up.
Get your ass up and go.
That's the motivation, you know.
When I do sleep, even if I sleep 3 to 4 hours, I'm rest. It's like a restful sleep. I wasn't getting that before. And it's hard to explain that shit to people, but this shit is real. And I believe in it. That's why I'm passionate about it, bro. And I want to get it out there. I ain't trying to make no money off of nobody, bro. But you spending money on other shit that makes no fucking sense. So if you're going to spend money, spend it on the right things. Take a sample. We ain't charging you for no samples. Take it. And then let us know.
That's the beautiful thing about what we really want to do, Hugo, is we want to create wellness coaching, right? We want to take people, ask them, what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? And then we want to put you through with the professionals, get our nurses on the phone, and create dietary plans. Because you know, like you work out, it's a lifestyle change. Yep. If you want to get stronger, you want to be motivated, you want to have the fire that you have, you got to change everything you do different, right? And so that's the same thing with anything in life. When you want to do better, you got to be motivated. You have to have that push to change your lifestyle. Stop eating the Twinkies. Eat the salad, and you know that.
Right, but you got to. Like I told this person today at the gym, I said you got to put the right fuel in your body, right? What they say before, bro. You can't put regular gas on a Ferrari.
No.
93 gas, right? You have to. So what is your body? Is it a Honda Civic or are you a Ferrari? It's up to you how you consider your fucking body.
Yeah.
I don't want to curse, Andre. Don't make me curse.
I don't curse.
So me neither, bro. So we're gonna blur that out. Maybe, not really, but. Just know I'm gonna curse a little bit, bro. Not on purpose. But just know, like, our body's a Ferrari, a Bugatti. You're not putting regular gas on there. So stop cheating yourself, trying to buy the cheapest shit. It's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
Because it's the right shit. Period.
Yo, the beautiful thing about the body, Hugo, is God created in a way that is supposed to regenerate itself. So when you give it the right things to do what it's supposed to do, it does it. But because of all the fast food joints and all the bad food and the high cholesterol and all the ailments that we have out here, getting back to that optimal you is a decision you're gonna have to make. And all we wanna do is say, listen, we know how to do that. Come speak to our doctors, come speak to our specialists, bring awareness to the movement, and watch what's gonna happen. We're gonna change
And
lives.
the thing is, when I notice when I talk to people, I'm not trying to sell them on that, nothing. They come and talk to me. I don't even know why, but they do, right? They talk to me. They're looking for answers. I say I have them, but it's up to you to do your own research. If you don't believe, do your research. You're gonna spend your money on fast food or restaurant food. You're gonna spend money on protein that's barely getting enough protein in it, but you're still spending the money. Spend the money on the right things.
100%.
Right? Either way, you're gonna spend it. I always say like this, Andre, like you're gonna spend your energy either on some bad stuff or some good stuff. It's all what you feed, right? What they say, what wolf you feed, right?
That's true.
The negative wolf or the positive wolf, right? So are you gonna fuel your body with bullshit or you're gonna get the right things? Either way, it's gonna cost you.
It's gonna go on.
But it's gonna cost you twice if you put the wrong shit on there because you're paying for it and then your body's gonna feel it.
Well, that's why we out here.
And that's what we are.
That's why we out here, right? Because
I'm glad I met you guys, bro.
straight up.
Straight up, the Peptides is amazing, bro. And tell me about the pills. How are the pills coated? How does it dissolve? Why is it better than the shots?
So the pills are basically coated with, it's called a synthetic coating.
I'm not gonna say that.
So, me neither, I can barely pronounce it, right? But the key is this, it's like a suppository, right? So you buy other peptides on websites, Amazon, you see them, they're everywhere. But the key is where the quality of the peptide, where you're getting it from, third-party testing, all of that validation is what we focus on. We wanna focus on getting the best products to people to make sure that they're safe, they're compliant, and they feel better. Like that's the goal.
Right.
And so with that coating is like a suppository. So instead of going to the stomach and then getting eaten up in the stomach acid, it bypasses the stomach, goes straight to your intestines and into the sympathetic system, which then goes into your whole body. This is why when you take them 2 hours later, you're feeling it.
Right. You take them while you fast in the morning with no food.
No food.
So you sleep throughout the night. You wake up before you eat. You take your pills.
Straight
Within
water.
30 minutes.
You feel it.
Oh, I feel it right away, bro. No, not right away, but 30 minutes.
You feel it. You feel it.
Once it dissolves, go ahead and eat an hour later. You know, I normally don't eat till after my workout, but I don't even feel hungry. I'm locked the hell in, bro.
That's the key.
I want to say lock the fuck in.
I know.
But I'm not.
I know what you want to say.
Yeah, but you're looking at me a little weird, Andre, when I was gonna say that. But I'm locked the fuck in, right? And I'm like, hey, this is different. It's a different feeling. You feel light, focused, clear, but you feel like a little high off it. But it's like a caffeine high,
Clean.
with no caffeine. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So that happens within 2 to 3 hours, right? Or an hour later, right? But then when people take this shot, the BPC 157 in a shot, they gotta inject that shit every day in their stomach, right? After the first week, you're sore.
Yeah.
And then that shit doesn't really hit till like a month later, 2 months.
That's the beautiful thing about it.
This
No shots.
You got no injections, and it works within 2 hours, bro.
And when my wife was doing semaglutide, she hated the shot. And that was once a week. Now imagine 12 shots in the morning. Because when you're doing the stacks, you're getting 12 different peptides across 12 different areas that you don't have to shoot. You take them on water when you're fasting, and you feel it immediately.
You take your vitamins every day. You take pills, vitamin pills, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. Quick, 3 pills. If you mix them right, 3 pills, you're on the go.
So the platform's coming.
Okay.
We're gonna be live with that. You're gonna be able to hit the link. You're gonna be able to set up your appointment, and you're gonna get the wellness coaching, and then the peptides come as part of the wellness plan. So
Right. So you're saying that the nurse will tell you, will grade you where you need to be depending on your body, your situation, your goals,
Right.
and then you go from there. That's love.
you can't beat it. And when people are dealing with diabetes, like people don't understand that semaglutide was for diabetes, to regulate numbers.
I
But
didn't
then
know that.
the side effect was weight loss. So people were like, forget diabetes, we just gonna do the weight loss. And people are stuck on this, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to wellness coach people to optimal health. Where do you wanna be? How do you wanna feel? Let us help you get there. And that's the goal of the platform.
That's dope. And during this conversation we had before, you had told me that people pay $1,500 for one shot of Ozempic, and people were lining up the doors to get that shot, right? And that shit was terrible, but they did it though with no hesitation. So with this peptides, I tell people, yo, do your research, bro. This is not out there. This mix in each pill is not out there.
Yeah.
Do your research and come back and let me know. And guess what? You ain't gotta pay $1,500 like that, like you did for one shot.
You know what's funny, Hugo? Before semaglutide before it was approved by the FDA, it was $50 a bottle. It was a peptide.
Okay.
They got it approved, and now they're paying $1,100 for 30-day supply. Here's an opportunity now to tap into peptides that can change your life. Focus, energy, regeneration, neurological function in your brain, retention, memory, all of that can be enhanced by just going through and doing a consultation with one of our nurses.
That's dope, bro.
And so that's how we change it. We change the game one at a time.
And it's affordable because the price that we have it for is light compared to the shit that's out there for less. You know what I'm saying? They got less stuff in there for more of a higher price. So I'm like, yo, so you rather pay that and get less? You fucking dumb.
And this is what the industry is designed to do, right? You see the side effects of people on Adderall and all these other pills they take.
They take that. They don't even know where that shit's coming from.
They don't even know where it's coming from.
Bro, my boy got Adderall. My boy got this. You don't know where that shit's coming from. You don't even know to smuggle that shit in their butt. And you got it and you put it in your mouth. But you don't question that though, right? That's how that shit goes, dog. That's how that shit goes.
Pharmacy already got the certification.
Right. But now when you have real stuff, real evidence of clinical trials and all that, you're gonna go ahead and question that? That's weird to me. But they can question all they want. They ain't gonna find the same blend.
Here's the beautiful thing. Go do your research, right? We'll give you the information of what we have. Go look up each peptide. AI is now available for everybody to take technology, answers at your fingertips. Don't believe Hugo. Matter of fact, don't believe this dude is crazy.
I am crazy. Nah, really.
But if you want to take that information and go do your own homework, do due diligence.
Yeah,
it's your body.
Tell them. Don't believe me. Go. I'll give you the information.
And that's
look what each pill has. And it's 4 different blending. What? 3 to 4 different blending each pill, right?
Each one.
And it's 3 pills. So you're really getting like 12 different things in 3 pills. But what you pay for one thing in that blend is crazy numbers. But you rather do that and get like what 3 months and maybe it's gonna help. That's crazy to me, bro.
But this is why we're here, and I'm glad you bringing awareness. I'm glad you got the podcast and this platform to be able to go out and tell people, listen, go do your homework. Call me when you're ready.
That's what I tell them, bro. BPC, what comes by itself, that right there is like $100.
Mm-hmm.
When they mix it with the Wolverine set, they what? I don't know. It's probably like what, another extra $200. But it's not really doing that.
Because the thing is, the coating on the pills.
Okay.
How it's getting delivered into the body is important. When you inject something, it goes right into the bloodstream, goes through the body. You start to, you know, if it's a good product, you start to feel it. But it also has to build up. When it goes through the sympathetic, when the intestines, it breaks down and goes the same way right into the bloodstream. And now, but the synergistic in like each pill is synergistic to another. So like NAD and mitochondrial health, they all benefit each other. So when you put BPC, TB500, KPV together, they're working together to optimize the body. Inflammation, one's for cytokines, gut health. All of these different areas are getting targeted at one time. So now your body is supposed to run at optimal health. And when it does, you feel great. And when you don't, that's when you're like, oh man, I feel this. And that's the side effects of other things. So I think we're just so used to using pharmaceuticals that we never thought there was another option. And then when it comes, it's like, well, it's the FDA behind it. And it's like, are they really for us? So, you know, we ain't got to talk about them, but the key is we bring the awareness, go do your homework, and then come back to us.
And I tell a lot of my softball friends, right, they got back pain and they're playing, they're active. Some of them have taken the BPC by itself and it works, but it takes time.
It takes time.
Now we got the BPC 157 mixed with 3 other blends that it helps you within 2 hours.
That's like I said, because each one's targeting something else. So like KPV is going to target cytokine trails and reduce inflammation. BPC is going to come and it's going to deal with the ligaments and the tendons and regenerating them to be at optimal functioning. So now when all 3 are working together, you don't have that in a shot of BPC 157. at a dosage that you're putting in once a week. So now you're getting all of that stack available in the morning. Take it, feel good, and then, you know, you're gonna know right away. So it ain't no, oh, are they selling me snake oil? Like within 2 hours, you're gonna be like, oh, I feel great. And that's the beautiful.
And that's how I felt. Within 2 hours, literally, an hour and a half, 2 hours, I was like, oh, there it is. Because I know the feeling, right? I know my body that when I feel something, enhance or trigger something, I can feel it. I felt it within an hour and a half.
Clean.
And it was clean. It was dope. And the people that I gave the samples to, they say the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, this is it right here.
That's the move.
Andre, what should people expect from the 3-pill blend that we got?
All right, so for the first one, we're gonna talk about the regenerative.
Okay.
So that's gonna help target any type of pain, because the main reason people have pain is inflammation. And so when inflammation's in the body, you get the aches and the pains in the joint. That's the body's signal saying, yo, there's something going on here. So that's gonna go away, and then you're gonna have the ability to start to regenerate that with the BPC 157, the KPV. So all of them working together to help with regenerative, pain, inflammation.
Okay.
Then we have...
Talk to me about the methylene blue, that blend, with the methylene blue.
So methylene blue, what that's really doing is it's recreating neural pathways in the brain, right? So it's restructuring, it's rewiring the way the brain is operating, the synapses, how they're letting signals go. So now you're gonna start to feel clarity and ideas and memory retention. And you know, sometimes you get brain fog, you can't remember stuff. All of that's getting just regenerated, right? Mm-hmm. It's starting to help heal the brain, the way it's moving, the way it's functioning. So now you've got cognitive abilities that you can test with test results. Like there's tests that they've done, people have been able to retain more information in their memories. And
listen, I live it, bro.
I got people telling me all day ideas are popping into my brain, and then I have the motivation to go do it. That's a big. That's
just 2 pills, right? What's the 3rd pill?
So then you got the 3rd pill is going to be focusing on strengthening the body, right? Fat, absorbing, fat that you don't want in your body. So the 1 pill, it's up to like doing a 2-hour cardio workout.
Yeah.
Without even moving.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna have your muscles gonna feel like they're sore, and you just took a pill because now the body is strengthening, it's burning fat, it's helping with your gut health. All of these things are working together. So the 3 together is like a Jason Bourne special.
Right. And I tell people this, right? And I said this shit before. They don't have this blend. Some people say, oh, I can make this blend with my boy, and he's a chemist, he does this, he's Mr. Peptide, whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck. Be straight up. Can they get this blend the way we have it?
No.
Right now, yes or no? Eventually they will, but it will take time because it takes a lot of money to get to where you guys are at right now.
Well, there's a lot of people out here that got blends and they got stacks, and the key to it is the coding. How it's getting delivered in the delivery system, how it's getting delivered into the body, and that's what we specialize in. There's nothing really special. Peptides are peptides, right? There's shots, there's pills, but how you get it, and that's what the pharmacies focused on, was getting a solution that would do optimal ability, stack the peptides so that we can get 4 of them in a pill at the right dosage, and that's what we offer.
Not everybody can do that though, right?
They can't, not everybody got it.
That's all I wanted to hear, Andre. I'm glad you came out here, bro. We're gonna have more stuff out here with Andre. This is gonna be every week. Every week. I'm not gonna curse.
Don't curse.
You make me fucking curse, bro.
I bet you curse.
Thanks for coming, Andre. I appreciate you. Hey, Peptides is here.
Peptides
we have them. We're the only one with this blend. I can say that now because I partner up with you guys, bro. You guys are the only one with this blend. And I know it now. So
we're gonna change the world one life at a time.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.